And he misses with that jab. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. They're both trying for a knockout. Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
If you're fighting a counter puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter punchers, they're watching your every move, that every twitch.
You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
And he scores with the counter. And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. Only catching air with that hook. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Fury in that last round. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
Somebody don't get complacent. You think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
Big round. Let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
If you're a counter puncher, then basically you do the counter attack. You let them get their punch off first, and then you answer in kind.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be honest. You've got to be honest. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
Counter shot lands. Swinging and miss with the hook. Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. Pretty close fight here in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
When you're facing a longer opponent like this, you've got to get inside.
Very smart, very sharp. This is the fit young man style that he's got to get inside that long reach. Not many fights can do that.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. The right hook just missed. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Fury in that last round. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to a close. And there's the bell to start round 3. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Punching, swing and a miss with that hook. How about that time counter shot? Nice counter shot. Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. To be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Straight right just misses. Left hook just missed. Lucky that hook didn't score. Swing and a miss with that hook. There's a counter shot. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about fury in that last round. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you. Back at it in round 4. Coming off that fantastic last round. Let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
A lot of effort being exerted here. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Swing and a miss with that left hook. Had a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. We're at the halfway point.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than equal.
We're both looking for the knockouts here, and that's what we expect from heavyweights.
What can it...
And down goes Fury! He caught him with that body shot, and it froze him in his tracks. Look at this again.
A shot from the gods, took him out!
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. Are you okay?
So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. Let's talk about Fury in that last round. You've got to wonder how big of a factor that knockdown is going to be we just saw.
I love the response though, got back up, took a deep breath, thought right, brush it off, get on with the job.
Like that round, good work. There's the bell to start round 5. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast the round. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Good idea, but misses with the left hook. Holding nothing back here in the round. These are heavyweights, but I tell you what, that hand speed and footwork, they look like middleweights.
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you're there and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Straight right just misses. What heart, what desire, but at what cost? Down goes Fury. I think that will look even more dramatic in slow motion.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
It happened. You saw it here live. A knockout win. Congratulations.